Now, if you ask anyone who's raced here, they'll tell you, nowhere in the world is more important to get a high qualifying position than here on the windy, chicaney, challenging streets of Monaco. We're about to set the grid for tomorrow's race, but potentially for the end of the race too. So welcome along, everyone, to the Monaco Grand Prix qualifying.
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Yes, loud and clear.
Right, that's us pushed down into P15. You're in first position, front of the pack. The fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute 11.8. And we're in front of Antonelli, Piastri and Stroll. Here's a quick position rundown for you. The top 5 are, okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:11.4. Sainz, Albon, Verstappen, Piastri and Russell. Fantastic, you've got pole position.
Yeah, thanks for your efforts helping me through these sessions.
With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That's how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. The prestigious Circuit de Monaco, then, is not all that dissimilar today to the layout that made its debut almost a century ago. It's 2 miles and 19 corners through the streets of Monte Carlo. And although the average lap speed of around 93 miles per hour is the lowest of the season, the tiny margins for error make it the natural habitat of the safety car. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Liam Lawson lines up on pole position, and a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Albon, Verstappen, Oscar Piastri and Russell, Tsunoda, Norris, Webber and Esteban Ocon, Bortoleto, Leclerc, Pepe Marti and Pierce, Stroll, Antonelli, Paul Aaron and Isaac Hadjar, Behrman, Doohan, Gasly and Zayn Maloney rounds off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Yeah, copy, loud and clear.
Okay, you know this, but this track needs a lot of downforce, and as such, we're not going to have quite the same top speed as other circuits. The good news, though, is that it's going to make our DRS even more powerful. So try to make them... Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch as the race starts. Keep an eye on the lights, the start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch. Now use DRS. DRS now available. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Pack, that's P1. That's Albon behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Your pit window will open in 14 laps time. 37 laps to go. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. We're low on fuel. Let's conserve what we have left. Start using the car's drag to slow you down ahead of the braking points by just lifting off the throttle briefly before you start to actively brake. That'll help. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 7.2 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're 8th. Time last lap, 1 minute 15.0. Box, we're coming in this lap.
Cool, copy.
Issue removing the left front wheel. I know it's not ideal, mate, but let's try and put it behind us and get back into this race. You only have to stop once now. One stop left. green flag. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. You're in first position, front of the pack. Albon behind. They're on fresh mediums. Don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD. You've got 10 laps until your pit window opens. Pit window opens in 10 laps. You've got 20 laps left until the end. Gap to your teammate behind, 17.1 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're currently 5th. And the time last lap, 1:14.7. Okay, take it easy on the car, we can't sustain this level of damage. Right, let's go, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Piastri's behind you now. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 11 laps old now. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap, 1:15.7. You're leading the pack, that's P1. That's Albon behind you. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Okay, as things stand, we're going to be 5th in the championship. Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Mate, I gave that everything. There's nothing left. Ugh.
So many in line for a victory today, but in the end, one driver dominated, and it's the checkered flag and victory for Liam Lawson.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
It's what they've all been racing towards, waiting for them. High above the pit lane is our podium. And for the lucky three, it's time to stand on it. And taking the applause and making his way to the top step, congratulations to Liam Lawson. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Hey, Chief. We have a part or two ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering for more info.
Okay, I'll be honest. These talks have been pretty painstaking, but we're making excellent progress. There are a few details to iron out, so when you're ready, start the meeting and we'll try to smooth over any final issues ahead of a potential deal.
Hey, it's been a while since we've had some upgrades to our corporate facilities and, well, if you've got some cash kicking around, don't forget to use it.